Today I thought I'd come along and do a video of Doncaster Sheffield Airport before it closes. I think it's got about a month left. Now what I've been saying is ever since it actually opened it was going to get closed down, because Peel Holdings, who own this airport, owned Teesside Airport and owned Sheffield Airport. And what I believe is that what they do is they use these benches as a Trojan horse to get roads in, other infrastructure in, then they shut them down. I think they're nothing but asset strippers, and they can take me to task on that, but that's my belief about Peel Holdings. They're not for the greater good, purely about making money for themselves. So I'm going to go a bit further around and see if I can get a better angle on it. There's quite a bit of activity. I've seen 2 or 3 planes in the last half hour. Now I understand that the Doncaster Mayor's not too happy about it being closed down, but I think it's going to be good luck with that, because I don't think he'll stop it. I think there's bigger powers at play here. But I do understand that they're not going to be able to build on the runway, because I think it's strategic importance. They used to hold the old Vulcan bombers here during the Cold War, and I don't think they'll be happy to let this go as an emergency place. Just see if I can zoom in on some of the buildings. It's a shame I'm stuck behind netting, but that looks like the original building from when it was RAF Finningley. Sorry, not there, sorry, just to the side of it. Just there. See the tower around it. It's not very good, but I'll try and get a better angle a bit further round. So on another angle on the airport here. The problem I'm getting is that the camera's not going to zoom very well through the actual netting. I can show you some of it the best I can. It's not a big airport. It doesn't really look any bigger than the Sheffield City Airport that got shut down. They say it's a longer runway, but I'm pretty certain that Sheffield City Airport could have been extended, and the reason is they didn't bother extending it is that they'd got no ambition to run a successful airport there. And same here, I don't believe they had ambitions to run a successful airport at Doncaster either. I think basically it was to get the infrastructure in for development that went around Doncaster Airport. The number of warehouses that's been built, the number of new roads that's been built around here, number of new houses, and then once you've got all that infrastructure in, then what you do is you shut down the Trojan horse that you created in the first place. I'm going to go even further around, see if I can get a better angle further around. I've got a bit of a vantage point from here. I've just been talking to somebody back there. There's an asbestos processing plant being created right next to the airport, and somebody said that they're digging the earth out of the ground and removing the asbestos from it. So I don't know if that's from when it was out there Finningley or there was something else happening around here. You certainly get a better view of the buildings. But my understanding is Peel Holdings have shut down Teesside Airport, Sheffield Airport, and now they're shutting down Doncaster. And like I said, I believe they're asset strippers. They use these areas as Trojan horses to get in new facilities, infrastructure, and then they do other things. So they have their hands in loads of different pies. You can see a plane there, just trying to get you that. Still getting used to my new camera. And I'm going to go right down to the end where the road is and see if I can get a better view from the road. Like I've been saying, I think this site's a Trojan horse for development. As I was driving up today, I saw this development here. All across the countryside around the airport you'll find warehouses being built, absolutely massive warehouses, and there'll be no airport in the future. So I think all they do is to get a foothold in, come up with an idea, let's have an airport, let's have all the infrastructure around it, let's build all these warehouses ready, and then it all gets shut down. I don't think it's just one player, Peel Holdings. I think they're probably just the one that you see in the headlines, but I think there'll be lots of these players all ganging together doing this. So there's a plane coming in at the moment. I don't know what angle I'll get on this plane. I'm right at the bottom end of the airport now. Hopefully I'll be able to catch a plane coming in before I go. You should be able to just see the buildings. What I've noticed is all around the airport there's like quarries. And when there was another site where they were processing asbestos, and it makes me wonder if they're turning the land around the airport into building land, because there's another development to build, houses being built just down from the roundabout I've just come off. So like I said, Trojan horse stands to mind, but I'm going to hang around a bit and just see if I can get a plane coming in before I leave. I'm right at the bottom of Doncaster Sheffield, Finningley Airport, whatever you want to call it, right at the bottom of the runway. Not seen a plane on it for an hour. That gives you a real idea of the actual runway. Had a really interesting conversation with a gentleman, an ex-comedian. Is if you want to see this airport stay open, get in contact with your MP or other people that could have an influence on it. But my concern is the deal's already in the bag, because I think Peel Holdings managed to buy Sheffield City Airport land for about £1 an acre or something like that, and then build on it. So you don't know what deals are already being made in. But I know the Doncaster mayor hinting on that deal because he's not happy. So that's a really good view of the airport. I hope you enjoyed that quick video of